Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It's not even morning, it's evening. It's completely evening. That just tells you how long of a day I've had. And just let's jump into this. Gosh, this has been such a long day. Anyway, I want to talk about real quickly this young man, this 9-year-old child, boy, kid, whatever you want to call it. Him. This boy is trying to overturn a Colorado town's ban on snowball fights. It's a pretty interesting story, and that it's not a negative story if you think about it in the sense that it's not someone dying or people rioting, but it's actually a young boy that's doing his civic duty and attending city council meetings and standing up for his rights, his God-given right to pick up a snowball and throw it. And apparently in this town of Severance, Colorado, it's illegal. So I wanted to read a little bit more about this. There's this outdated law, say Dane Best, who I believe is just already a shoo-in for president once he comes of age when he's 35. So that's in another 24 years. Oh, we need you now, Dane. So he lives in the snow-swept town of Severance, and he says, I want to be able to throw a snowball without getting in trouble. Don't we all? Don't we all? Dane's mother, Brooke Best, told the Greeley Tribune her son has been talking about snowballs since he found out about a month and a half ago that it is illegal to throw them within town limits. The last time it snowed, Dane said he and his friends looked around for police and joked about breaking the law. Good thing for him, he's white, and I'm pretty sure all of his friends living in Severance, Colorado are white. Had a black person picked up a snowball, the police would have been on him like white on rice and arrested him, if not shot the man. No, let me stop. Anyway, Kyle Rietkirk, who is the assistant to the Severance town administrator, said the rule is part of a larger ordinance that makes it illegal to throw or shoot stones or missiles at people, animals, buildings, trees, any other public or private property or vehicles. Snowballs fall under the town's definition of missiles. And I just want to know what the hell was going on in Severance that made them have to put missiles into their city ordinances. Like, what the heck happened? The city isn't even that old, I don't think. All of the kids get blown away that it's illegal to have snowball fights in Severance, Rietkirk said. So what ends up happening is town leaders always encourage the kids with, you have the power. You can change the law. And so far, no child has until Dane Best, future president Dane Best, stepped up to the plate. The boy is scheduled to argue tonight, so I'm hoping that his argument was successful. When the town board members asked Dane during a meeting in November who he wants to hit, he pointed directly at his 4-year-old little brother, Dax. So, I'm sorry, Dax, but you're in trouble. Dane and his classmates have written letters in support of overturning the ban on snowball fights, and he and his family have researched other Severance ordinances, including one that defines pets only as cats and dogs. This in a way, just should I even say it? This whole thing about defining pets only as cats and dogs just seems like it's a gender debate hidden in there as well. But I won't get into that. So Dane has a guinea pig, which is apparently illegal in Severance too. So Dane is just a rule breaker from the looks of it, and he should probably go to jail. But hey, if you can't, if you can get away with it, then change the law. So I'm very proud though of what Dane is trying to do. Just the fact that his mother is supporting him in this endeavor is beautiful to me. It's beautiful to see young kids and people just actually taking part in what their city is doing, because so many times this is where the rules and where policies are really made, are really broken. It's in places like this where you get folks that can actually make a difference growing up to become someone that will actually make a difference nationwide. So Dane, I wish you all the best of luck. From the bottom of my heart, I hope that this ordinance gets overturned, that you are allowed to throw a snowball. I hope that people don't abuse the power to throw a snowball and pick up an ice ball and throw it. I can see so many ways of this going wrong. I can see why snowballs may have been thrown under this ordinance. I could see they probably said, we can't just say snowballs, we need to say missiles of any kind, because if it snows that much in Severance, they probably were throwing icicles and other things. I don't know the history of Severance, but to have the name, the city named Severance, means something bad must have happened there. Something must have been severed by an errant icicle being thrown at somebody. So my hope is that people do not abuse their power when they are given the right to throw snowballs again, and I hope that you pummel your little brother Dax, but not too much. Obviously, you don't want to murder him and go to jail. But anyway, that's all I've got for you all today. Let me know what you think. Have you seen any crazy ordinances that need to be overturned? I would love to hear this. This is just a crazy one, but I've heard and I've read about plenty of other crazy ordinances and laws that are still on the books. While they're not enforced, they're still on the books today. So I'd love to hear some of the other ones that are out there, and maybe some that have actually been enforced recently. So that's all I've got today, and I will see you all tomorrow. Peace out.